I think we're better as far as, I love the fact, we can call each other kings and queens.
Absolutely.
I love you hearing that and
We're
stuff.
waking up.
Let me ask you, ask this word, the N word, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Can it be said in love without being negative?
Term of endearment.
Yeah, term of endearment. Can it be said that?
We took the word, first of all, a lot of people are gonna, I'll knock out the controversy right now. A lot of people say Negus, which is an Ethiopian king ruler. If you're not that, stop. Cut the bull crap. Stop. A lot of people say, well, what about Negus? Okay, brother, we're in America. Let's just make this clear. We're not in Ethiopia.
Right.
So when you say Negus, that is a word. That does mean king, ruler, etc. Over there. You're absolutely right. Then you go to Niger. Then you go to, Nika or nigger or a necro going into necro or dead. That's another thing. Right. Now you're going into the black slave codes. So when they use the word black or it was referring to a dead human being. Okay, so there are different layers to this. You have to understand exactly where the word came from, the etymology, how it evolved over time, depending on what year it's being used. But when it comes to in America, it was not used as a term of endearment at all. It was used to demean a group of people to make them look like less than human beings.
Right.
Period. That's how it was used. Now we could say, yeah.
Right.
We took it off to take the sting off.
Okay.
And the reason why we started saying nigga also take the sting off is because we couldn't give no white people to smoke. So we turned on each other and we said, we're gonna take that word back and we're just gonna say it to each other so that you don't have no power with it no more. We adopted and we adapted so that we can get around that traumatic feeling. But it's still the same thing because you say nigga, they know in their mind, they're saying, not all of them, but some of them, and then you wanna be taken serious when one of them says, you say it all the time. But you're saying nigga and you think that takes away from what it is. You learned about that word here under our system of white supremacy. You didn't learn about it in Ethiopia. Wasn't in Africa. You didn't learn about it over there. You learned about it here. So what are you talking about? We got to be honest about it. If we want to say, I'm going to just say it, yeah, we were indoctrinated. Of course, I've, growing up for years using the N word because I was indoctrinated into it. I didn't know about I didn't know until a certain point, the word, like around 4 or 5. When I was learning about the history, and then I was like, I don't want to say that word.
Right.
But we just got to be honest about it. Is it going to be scrubbed from our vocabulary? I highly doubt it.
Right. Highly doubt
it is now being adopted and used by people all over the planet. So regardless to whether or not we want to use it, it's going to be used. We just have to be mature about explaining the definition, the history, the etymology, so that people can understand exactly the full nutrition behind that word, so they really know.
I remember I went to South Africa back in 2002. I went a couple of times.
Oh, they say
Africa. Yeah, but no, what's crazy was this. No, I'm talking to the black guy. When they would see me, they say, "What's up, my nigga?"
Right.
And I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, it just sounded horrible when they said it. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have the same smooth roll. I don't know.
No, for
when they said, I was like,
yeah.
Like, you gangster. You a gangster. First of all, I was pissed off about that. I'm like, why? Because I'm from America? And it's because of the videos and the images they saw. And it really made me say, whoa. I'm like, just because I'm from America, I mean I'm a gangster?
They learned from us, but they learned from us because of people allowing us to be in movies to push it.
And music.
And all. So it's like, damn, we got to take some responsibility for it. They got to take some too, of course, a large percentage, but then we have to take a percentage too, because although we may use it as a term of endearment, we grew up in the hood, boom, boom, boom.
Sure.
People when I left the country and I'm hearing them say it, I'm like, yeah, that don't sound right. I was like, yeah, but do you know what that means? Well, I mean, you, like you say, same thing. You from Compton, boys in the hood, and it's straight out of Compton. I was like, yeah, but do you know what that means? Like, because that way it was sounding like, no, it's not. It's not what you think. Like, somebody might punch you. I told them you might get attacked because it's offensive, but then I have to back up and think, damn, we did that in America. I'm saying not me, but we did that in America, and then allowed it, and then pushed it. Boys in the hood, menace to society. Like, come on, and then of course the Wayans brothers, Keenan Ivory Wayans used "Don't be a menace."
Right.
Walking in the door, Marlon Wayans, nigga, when he walks in. We crazy as hell, but so it's a real thing. We
but it seems like, okay, I've been in the movie industry for a while. And even TV. If we put that hip hop and whatever, killing each other, power, all them shows, love it. But then you put something that's positive, we won't watch it.
Come on, brother.
What's wrong with it? I guess we need to see ourselves in a negative light always, and for us to feel it's true.
We were only allowed to.
Right, and it reminded me of when Denzel didn't win for Malcolm X.
Think about it, brother. Training Day. Come on.
Yeah. More of an evil character and so forth like that. Yeah.
Brother, a crooked cop in L.A.
Right.
Watts and all that. Damn. But not the one that y'all put on stamps and you name streets after him. Love Malcolm X. You applaud a crooked cop.
Right.
But damn, Denzel played the hell out of Malcolm.
No. Yeah.
You thought he was Malcolm.
Come on now.
You thought. I mean, when I was like, man, you okay? All right now. You know they had some pieces in that movie that were not accurate at all, but he played the hell out of Malcolm, and he deserved to have an award for that. But if that don't give you the understanding that they ain't interested in that, I don't know what will.
Well, I appreciate that you speak out and you risk your whole financial gain or whatever it is you're risking. You know what I'm saying?
But I have no choice. I have no choice. I have to do this. This is the life that God put me on. It's not to be famous, because if that were my intention, why the hell would I keep speaking about the things that got my networks taken down?
Sure.
Why?
Right, sure.
Seriously, it wasn't about the money. I didn't start making money until 2019 when I released my book, which I want you to have. That's a signed copy for you right there.
Yeah, no, I like this. But let me ask you, what moves, looking back now, what pivots would you have done differently than what you've done?
I would have been wiser about establishing my network separate from the mainstream social media platforms. That's one major thing. I would have looked at all the different apps that I could have, utilized, or building on my website more intelligently with the subscribership base. That's the main thing. Like actually, getting people to subscribe to the website directly, so I can build that up, so that once they took me down from over here, this would be solid. You see, like there are certain things that, for finances and to capture my content, because the 226 videos that I had on YouTube are gone forever. All that hard work, all that research. I mean, brother, like it's not, I've been doing this before I was on social media, educating people for years. Every chapter in that book, I can do a lecture on. That book got far more information in than you can imagine coming from, you gonna look at that chapter like, what the hell, how you? See, it's not a fad for me. It ain't no trend. This is my life. This is what I've been doing. It's my mission. I've been doing this. You see what I'm saying? So I think those are some of the things that I would have done better. I would have done my best to move a little wiser when it comes to certain areas that I'm now learning about.
That you're learning about now.
Absolutely.
Right. No, that's fantastic. Well, I was gonna say, this is a question going back, I should ask it earlier, was about music. I came up in the late 80s when it was social conscious rap. Self-destruction.
Self-destruction, I was gonna say that, come on.
What's the other one? There was a couple songs.
Don't Believe the Hype.
Fight the Power. All that
kind
of stuff. Hip hop, it seems like it's not there no more. Do you feel that? Do you feel it's not there? And why not there? Do you feel that the powers of be said enough of that back from the 90s?
I can tell you, 80s? I think you'll learn by now, I move far more on facts than opinion. I don't deal in my opinion. I can go in my opinion, but that's not really, the people need to know exactly what's going on.
What rap artists do you listen to now? A couple of them. Do you listen to?
Of course, Kendrick is my brother.
Okay.
We got a lot of rappers in the nation too.
Do you?
Oh man, please. We got.
Oh yeah, like is Paris in the nation?
Paris. No, I don't think so. No. We have Sister Neelam, brother Golden Child, brother Donique.
Neelam.
Oh yeah, that's our sister.
She dope.
Yeah, that's our sister.
I see on social media.
Yeah, that's a fact. Dope. So I mean, I got some mainstream artists that I love to listen to. Like I said, like brother Kendrick.
Right.
Who else, man?
J. Cole, you listen to
J. Cole, of course, brother's on point. It's a lot, bro.
And he's light skinned too.
He was at the Million Man March in 2015 as well.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, him, Dave Chappelle, all of them, they was there.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of, I mean, the list it's a long list, but I mean, yeah, bro.
Now, I feel you, and I was like, okay, because I used to watch you, like I said, beforehand. I did my research. What is you doing over there with them white folks at Scientology? Tom Cruise, John Travolta, what in the hell are you doing,
I ain't never met John Travolta or Tom Cruise, but I feel you. But I got you. That's funny. I get that question a lot.
You should.
See, I didn't get a question about going to, no, for real. And I get that question, right? I started laughing. I said, interesting. So I studied the Bible. I was in a Christian church. Holy Quran in the mosque. And by the way, in the mosque, we study everything. Bible and Holy Quran.
Okay.
I studied with some Buddhists. I went all the way to China and studied with some Buddhists. I'm not getting questioned for none of this. Then I go to colleges with white teachers. Every teacher that I had outside of my piano teacher was white, so I'm not being questioned about that. Same college, by the way, that George Bush Sr. went to, Compton College. So I ain't being questioned about that.
Right, sure.
Then I started reading Scientology books dealing with literacy.
Okay.
Literacy. So this is, okay, cool. Mind you, you ain't questioning your white teacher, but you're getting knowledge from him.
Okay.
My religion is Islam. Always been that. So here's my main thing. If you are going to allow someone to control you in what you think and how you study, then you a slave. We are taught in the Nation of Islam that we are to seek knowledge, to become masters and to master the science and knowledge of everything. So that means anything that's in my community, where my people at, which Scientology is in our community, I need to know what the hell that is.
I feel you on that.
That's my duty. I need to know what the hell that is. And when I started researching, I said, oh, I'm reading these books. I'm like, oh, that's us. That's ours. that this white man could not have known this before us.
Right.
And
Hubbard, I think his name
L. Ron Hubbard.
Right.
And he even said in a lot of his books that I read that he learned from black folks. He got it from natives. When he traveled to Africa, he got it from us. So my deal is, so you did not take it and say, I made it. I got it from y'all. I said, okay, I can respect the fact that this white man wasn't a Columbus and said he discovered this. No. He said, no. This came from 50,000 years of thinking men, upon which Scientology and Dianetics could not be possible. The credit is theirs, not mine. First page of the book Dianetics. Mind you, I'm not pushing no Scientology.
Sure.
Y'all want to go study whatever, you study whatever. But when you give me a question like this, I have to know. That's why you said I know why you're on that list. I cannot be limited in my knowledge. I will not be limited in my knowledge just because your lack of maturity makes you feel, nigga, why you over there doing that? Well, because you can't do it? You gonna stop me? In order for you to understand your enemy, you must know your enemy if you want to go here. This is military understanding now. So if you see these white folks in your community, what the hell are they doing? Why are they here? No, I mean, like, you need to ask yourself the question, what are they doing? No. Now with me, I looked at, okay, if I'm gonna attack you, I better know what the hell I'm attacking first. I'm not gonna be emotional about this. I need to be militant and military strategic. Let me figure out what's going on here. Right. So I started studying that. I said, I know that's us. That's us. That's our history. That's our information. I said, okay. And I was telling them, this is where you got that from. Egypt, you got that from there. You got that from South Africa. You got that from Asia. You got that from there. And they're like, yeah, that's what our number said. I said, yeah, that's. So I started laughing like, this is our stuff. Sorry to tell you. Just like all the rest of this history that y'all made it seem as though it's yours and you discovered things. That's our stuff.
Right. Turn me up a little bit.
If you like that clip, hit the subscribe button or the notification bell. In fact, why don't you hit both of them?